You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. 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 Get it off your chest.
What it is, y'all, we back with another episode of the Get It Off Your Chest podcast. I'm your host, Terry, and I got the fellas with me in the building. I'm going to let them go around and introduce themselves.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Sibo.
What up, is Ryan? Thank y'all for joining us again for another episode.
What's up? It's Mike. Rhino. Thanks for joining.
We back, man. This is episode 6, man. Y'all already know. Whoever's been tuned in, y'all know how the show goes. We pretty much get stuff off our chest to see that happen today, a couple days ago, a week ago, month, year, whatever the fuck we feel like talking about. But we back, man. We had the guests in the building last week. So if you tuned in to last week's episode, you seen we had Arthur, we had Dolo, we had Darian on the podcast with us talk about some stuff. So be sure to check out episode 5, and we're going to get right into it, man. So first of all, how are my guys feeling on this wonderful Wednesday?
Doing great, man. Doing great. It was a beautiful day today. Can't complain. I'm alive. I'm here. Let's get it.
Man, it felt hella good today.
Yeah, it felt amazing. I got up this morning, cooked some breakfast for me and Levi. That's my son. And we've just been chilling all day.
Man, well, I didn't get no breakfast, man.
I mean, you had to go to work. I'm sorry about that.
It's messed up, man. I don't never get no breakfast, man. What about you, Rhino? How's your day going, man? How was your day today, man?
Chill ship at work and play some games. Had a cool day.
What was you playing today, Rhino? What was you playing on today?
Usual Overwatch.
Oh,
Made some videos. Yeah, it was chill.
All right, man.
Chill.
Fuck on some bitches.
Yeah, bro.
All right, man. Hey, man. Well, that's good, man. I had a pretty good day today. Work was long. Was ready to come home and get on this thing with y'all, man. That's all I'll be looking forward to on these days, man. Just coming home, getting on the podcast so we can talk about it, man. So we can get it off our chest. So we talked about some stuff last week, but this week, you know, we don't get into some different topics. And also, what I like to say, because I didn't get to say it at the end of the episode on episode 5. If you are tuning in, if you are sticking through the whole episode with us, you know, leave a comment on some topics that y'all like us to get into. And, you know, we'll give y'all a shout out on that following episode and also get into your topic. So if there's some stuff y'all want us to talk about, y'all think we have a good conversation on, man, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But what y'all feel like getting off y'all chest, man, today? Let's get into something.
Let's get into it, man. I just want to say, hey, like negativity, like, why do people always feel the need to respond to negativity? And what's crazy is it be the same people that's they positive this, they positive that. Let's say, for an example, when that dude in the woman inbox, she don't respond. Okay, and as soon as he say, "Fuck you, ugly bitch," what do you know? They respond. Oh,
I know the fuck he didn't take it there.
Exactly. They screenshot them, put what they said, and then they talk about them. But you was just ignoring them because he said some shit like that. Why you just continue to ignore him? You just had to respond on the bullshit. Or if somebody call you broke, you go out of your fucking way to prove that you're not broke. Fuck them. Why you gotta prove nothing to nobody? Like, I don't understand why everybody always like to feed into negative shit. Like, I don't like that shit, man. It irks my fucking nerves. Like, when motherfuckers say this about their baby daddy or this about their baby mama. Okay. Why even, first of all, why put it on the net? You know, you always say, I'm not going to let this person get me down. I'm not going to. As soon as they say something to you, you got to respond. You don't have to respond to that shit all the time.
That's true.
But some people just feel like, nah, I got to get my point across. You're never going to get your point across because guess what? Somebody say something, they want you to respond. And you're doing exactly what they want you to do.
Yeah, if like you've not been responding to somebody for a long time, then they hit you with just some cussing you out or some bullshit. They just trying to get a rise out of you at that point. So you just working right into their hand.
That's easy though. It's like it's easy for somebody to get a rise out of you, especially know how to push your buttons. Like if you're a negative person, negativity fuels you. It's easy for you to talk about. That's where trolls come from. Motherfucking trolls. Like you could be having the best day. You post one of the most friendliest statuses. Oh man, beautiful day outside. I'm about to go walk. And it take that one person like, what the fuck you walking to, you ugly motherfucker? They put that in your comments, and then you just like, out of everybody else in the comments that said, yeah, man, you have a good day, man. Yeah, I'm about to go walk too. That one motherfucker to say, hey man, what are those? Like you gonna be like, hey man, fuck you. And nobody else get a response but the negative one. Like that's all it takes, man. Negativity fuels, man. It fuels the world. Like this is what you deal with every day. Like, for example, I got a perfect example. Ryan, you can back me on this.
All right.
So I ain't fuck with TikTok lately. For y'all who don't know, TikTok had took down the Black Lives Matter stuff, but this was before that. So I've been on Instagram, right, with the gaming page. Got over 1,500 followers in less than 4 or 5 months, right? Ain't had a negative comment, inbox, DM at all. Fine. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna expand my horizon. Let's move to TikTok. Let's make some TikTok videos. My first TikTok video, like my first comment, hey man, that shooting was trash. Your aim was garbage. You need to give it up. I'm like, okay, so I let it be, right? I didn't say anything. I left the comment.
No, you didn't
there.
let it be.
Hold on. That was the first one. I let the comments stay there. You know, I was just like, okay, fine. Maybe he just had a bad day, whatever the fuck. So then I posted another one. And this one I felt was pretty good. It was a dude, I put the description in. It was a guy trying to run from me. He was following me. He tried to run, and I took a couple pop shots at him. He was about to get to the wall, and I headshot him. So I was like, okay, perfect. This is a dope app. Put the music behind it, posted on TikTok. I thought TikTok's supposed to be a friendly place for content creators. Next post. Hey, man, you just need to give up your dream on TikTok. I must have told my daughter, I said, Mariah, I thought TikTok was supposed to be for fun people and happy people. She said, Daddy, you want me to reply to him? I was like, nah. So I did that one. I just deleted, man. I'm like, why? Out of 1,500 people on my Instagram, I never got one negative comment. I get on TikTok my first week and get two negative comments with my first 2 posts. Like, he didn't even have to say that. And then I go to his page, and his page ain't shit. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got no followers, nothing. I'm just like, bro, you just really just trolling motherfuckers, man. You just trolling motherfuckers.
People don't want to see other people be great.
Man, and I was so excited. I was pumped for TikTok. But
that's because a lot of that that negativity comes from people who like sucks. Like, they ain't like going for it. So what they want to do, they want to bring you down with them. Misery loves company. No, you stay your negative ass over there and leave me the fuck alone.
Hey man, that shit was funny though, because he was sitting right next to me in the office when he read that first comment. He was like, hey man, should I say something back to him? Like, bro, it's a little kid. Just let him be. Just let him talk his shit. It don't even matter.
It hurt me, man. That shit really got to me, man. And I'm like, and it made me realize though, it made me realize that this is what we have to fucking look forward to. Like, YouTube comments is supposed to be like the most fiercest comments out there, like comment section. So we haven't even really got started yet. This is only episode 6. So wait till we get to like episode 25 and niggas really start talking shit in the comments. It's gonna be like, dude, knowing me, I'm gonna be like, your mama stink, your daddy stink, your sister, your auntie, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's coming. It's coming. And it all comes from that one negative person. There's probably just a motherfucker ain't got, like you said, ain't got no life, sitting in his house with a Mountain Dew, a pack of chips, motherfucking ding dongs, and he ain't doing shit but watching porn and putting up negative comments. Probably them same motherfuckers.
Yeah. And a lot of them dudes be fans too. Oh, man, I didn't know you was gonna respond. You do it. Get out of here, man.
You want some attention, man. Trying to get some clout.
Attention, man. Clout chasers. There's clout chasers out there.
Right.
They everywhere.
Show some love. If you a fan, nigga, just show some love. You ain't gotta do all that negativity. You know, man,
I think some people ain't got no choice but to be negative. Their life is just so fucked up. They just
and you brought up that the Instagram. Hey man, we gotta go on a deleting spree. Hey, we ain't you motherfuckers fans, dog. You know what I'm saying? We show love to those who show love to us. You
Exactly.
motherfuckers want us to follow and y'all don't follow back, nigga. We delete you motherfuckers. Fuck y'all.
Goodbye. There are apps that help with that. Just download the app, delete 50 people at a time, man. But those of you who are following back, thank you.
Yeah, we
We
appreciate
appreciate
the
it.
love.
Appreciate the love. We always appreciate the love. Ain't no negativity come from this side, man. Honestly, man, that's one of the things that like I really dealt with. Like, I want to say probably like last 2 years. No, probably like a year. I think I was dealing with like negativity, being negative all the time and shit. And I just realized it's because I don't like my fucking job. That's what it was. I just don't like.
Who ain't negative about their job?
Just make you grumpy all day.
It just makes me grumpy. Man, I walk into my job, man. I just feel sick, man. I just be like, dude, what the fuck? And I get home and I'll be fine. I'll happy see my kids. I'll happy, cheerful. Back to Terry. I'm just like, shit, going to work. Mm-mm. That's why career chasing, man. This is gonna make me famous.
Yeah.
Us famous. All of us.
Why'd you turn this Mario for a second?
With the high pitch ass voice.
So I'm not gonna lie, I had my days of trolling. I left those days behind, but I never went to the extent to make another account just to talk mess about someone else. Or
Hey.
like a lot of people do that.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be ready to troll, but some motherfuckers be talking cold hard shit, and you know they speaking cool shit. You just want to get over there and just expose them, like, motherfucker, this ain't you. But I be like, you know what? Let them be. Let them live.
Like, I know you're a real life motherfucker. You got holes in your socks.
Exactly. Then we meet up in person, and all that goes out the window.
I had like 2 bad comments on Instagram on my videos before. Like I had like this Hanzo video, and like the aiming was like it was like me fighting with the aim because I didn't really know my sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
So I had these 2 white kids. I mean, these two white kids talking mess about like, oh, your videos are so bad, like just stop. And
hey, man.
I kind of I mean I took it to the heart, like, ow. I mean, that hurt. I mean, you just put your whole passion and everything into these videos, and then somebody just like stabs it.
Let's get this shit out the way right goddamn now.
Yeah.
If you one of these trolling motherfuckers who be putting negative comments under people's, talking, you just got to be the negative one. Let me let you know something right now. We are fucking adults, okay? We don't sit around and beat our meat and play the game all day. We have actual lives. So just because we don't have aimbot or we ain't sitting there targeting people 100% of the time, we still get our kills and we still make videos to post for you little motherfuckers. So just tune in, man. You ain't got to say shit. If you're going to say something negative, don't say nothing at all. Just go to the next damn video. You don't have to say anything. That's the thing with this generation. These kids, they just act like they got to say shit. I got another example for you. I was playing Warzone. For y'all who don't know what Warzone is, it's Call of Duty, right? I didn't have my mic on. I was in a duo match, so that means 2 people. It's me and another guy. He must have killed a couple guys, and I went, collected one of the guys' stuff. He collected the other guy's stuff. His mic turned on. It was a little squeaker. He couldn't have been no more than probably 10, 11 years old. He was like, hey, kid, you taking my stuff? If you go down, I'm not going to revive you.
Man.
So I said, this kid got some fucking confidence. So I turned my mic on. I said, what you say? Silent. What you say? You said something? Silent. So about 2-3 minutes passed. He came back on the mic. He was like, hey, kid, I was just kidding, man. I'm going to revive you. Why are you talking shit? And you're probably 6-7 years old. Left nut ain't even dropped yet. And you want to fucking pop shit. And somebody that you think is your same age range. Look, man, we are adults, okay? We play the game to have fun and get away from this fucking crazy-ass world. So if you watch this when you shouldn't be, because this show is for adults, if you are watching it, just shut the fuck up and play the goddamn game, okay? That's all that we ask. It's just be quiet.
Exactly.
Like, honestly, I really don't even be caring if I win or if I lose. Just like, even if I win, people talk shit. So it's like, just shut the fuck up. Like, nobody want to hear what you got to say. Keep that shit in your head and keep it pushing. Like, it's not going to benefit you to say nothing.
That's where bullying come from, man. Internet bullying and trolling, man. Because you want to talk shit.
Fuck them.
Motherfucking Origins just popped in like randomly. The fuck?
Right.
But
So
yeah,
right now,
man.
what was
go
that
ahead.
stuff? Go ahead.
No, I was about to move on to the next topic. So
Oh,
right
go
on.
ahead.
You was about to take us into it. You was about to
Yeah,
ask us.
what's up?
So what was this about Terry Crews?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. So Terry Crews once again goes on Twitter to flash out how he feels about this racial injustice, and of course he turns into some coon shit. He says, if we get rid of white supremacy, there will be black supremacy in the world, and we don't need black supremacy. And first of all, what the fuck is black? What the fuck is black supremacy?
What is black supremacy?
What the fuck is black supremacy? Never.
I mean, I don't feel like that's even been invented yet. We haven't had a chance to be on top, so how can we be supremacist or whatever?
Like, I
don't see how that's supposed to work if we ain't had the chance to shine.
Look,
I
lost all respect for Terry Crews. You this big, 6 foot, whatever, muscle bound dude, and you let some little scrawny little dude come grab your junk in front of your wife, and you didn't do nothing?
What? Hold on, pause. Hold on, where'd that come from? What? What's going on?
That's why he said, what was that shit that Me Too shit? He was like the male spokesman of it because some Hollywood producer, where the fuck the dude was, some Hollywood motherfucker, came and grabbed his Johnson, and he didn't do shit.
I mean, that's a little gay if you letting a nigga grab your dick. Like, you had to see it coming. He's coming from in front of you.
He did something to him inappropriate. That his motherfucking teeth should have been down his goddamn throat. But nah, I don't want to lose my job. I'm Hollywood, mouthful.
So basically, he's saying instead of the KKK, we're just gonna be running around making the BBB is gonna be created.
Well, like we
black,
your
black is gonna be created.
Like we just go around like killing white people. Like we had groups of people just killing white people. Like,
hey man, you motherfuckers right now. It's a lot of bullshit happening outside of what's the real concern, and everybody is starting to speak up about shit that don't even make sense. That's not connected to Black Lives Matter or George Floyd dying. None of this shit is connected to that. Everything that y'all talk about, Drew Brees, Terry Crews, these other fucking celebrities that are coming out just talking on shit, y'all not talking about nothing. Shut the fuck up. If you're not talking about Black Lives Matter or what we need to do to help equality, shut up. Like, there's no point of y'all talking about this shit. Like, it's stupid. Mm-hmm. Shit is fucking dumb, man. You talking about if there's no white supremacy, there's gonna be black supremacy. We deserve it, motherfucker.
Exactly. Some of these dudes are scared to be black, man. I don't understand it. Why are you afraid to be fucking black? These dudes are scared to be black.
If they fully commit to being black, they feel like they're gonna be on the hit list too of people that's getting taken out for being black. But just because you a suck up, don't mean you're not on their fucking shit list. That don't make you no fucking lighter. The color of your skin is the thing that they don't like. So no matter what you do, it's not gonna change that.
We can look at this motherfucker Jason Whitlock, a sports writer for Fox. He used to be a sports writer for Fox News. He was always on some cool shit, bringing down black athletes, bringing down black players all the time, black coaches. And finally, Fox News let him cut the time on him. He did this little coon skit, and his contract was getting ready to expire, and so they never renewed it.
You talking about Jason Whitlock?
Yeah.
So he did all that ass kissing.
Man, I can't stand that.
He did.
I'm sorry. I ain't trying to fat shame, but I can't stand that motherfucker, man.
He is a fat bitch.
Hey,
question. Say that.
Question. I just thought about something. I'm gonna find his name. I'm gonna ask y'all another question until I find his name. So we was talking about Terry Crews. Do y'all be believing like all the conspiracy and shit that be going around, like the Hollywood actors?
What?
I'm starting to believe some of that shit. I believe some of it, but like the little parties they claim that they be having.
Yeah. It be a whole bunch of like freaky shit they be doing.
Yeah, all the motherfuckers doing some strange for a piece of change.
Blood coats and shit.
I believe
Hollywood is full of cokeheads too. Like they gotta be doing some weird shit.
Yeah.
You know how that shit where something like a story, like an unbelievable story happens, and then somebody say you just can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just so fucking true.
Shit, you get a multiple
I wouldn't be
amount
surprised.
of people that's saying the same shit. Somebody got to be right about something. Like,
Bro, if y'all actually,
Can't just make
if
that
you
shit
actually
up.
sit and think about it, all the people in Hollywood, they're rich, they're bored, they have nothing to do. They're gonna think of some weird shit to do, like have some fucking fluffy parties and shit like that, and bring new people in on it. And if you want to be where they at, you gonna have to join in, or you ain't going
You
nowhere.
got to, or they gonna blackball your ass.
y'all think they really be sacrificing people?
I don't know about sacrificing. I mean,
I don't
you know
know.
what, they could be sacrificing, but not in the way that people think they are.
Think,
Like,
yeah, it could be some
not
other
that
shit
type of
going
way.
on.
They keep having them do some weirdo ass bullshit to get them in there, but I don't think they killing nobody or killing people's family. I don't believe that bullshit.
The
Make
worst
you
thing they
drink
did is
goat's
kill an
milk.
animal. That's about it. I think.
Yeah, I
it's
would
still
think
animals.
it would be
Yeah.
closer to like a I mean not a high school, like a college sorority or stuff like that. The stuff they do, like, hey,
it's some weirdo shit.
Mhm.
And you gotta go have sex with a horse or something. You know?
So I was able to find it. So I guess this happened like at the beginning of the week, or last week. I can't remember, but Virgil Abloh, I forgot his name. The creator of I think he's like the what is he, the CEO? He's the CEO of Off-White. Y'all know what Off-White is, right? The clothing line.
Yeah.
Off-White is the
I
clothing
heard of
line.
it.
Yeah.
I never heard
He's
of it.
CEO. He's a black dude. Black guy,
I
right?
can't see nothing,
Mm.
but okay.
Y'all can see that?
We barely can
His
see
words
it.
Hold on, let me
on
see if I can
the
get a
cell phone
bigger.
screen.
I'll get a bigger picture of it.
Okay, what
Flash.
about him?
He's a black There you go.
Okay,
Kind of can see it.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
He donated. This is Off-White. This shit is expensive, right? If I pull up some Off-White clothing, it's gonna be well over $200, $300, right?
Mm.
He donated $50.
Oh, I heard
You
about
heard
that
about
story.
$50.
To bail the protesters out.
$50 towards the cause of like the Black Lives Matter stuff and the protesters.
I heard
$50
about,
bucks.
I heard about that shit.
How did they get that information to know how much he donated?
Hey, that was pissed.
He posted it. He posted the shit himself. What he
Oh,
donated.
okay,
Why
shit.
would you
He
do
did
that?
that.
I don't know. Why would you do that?
And let me see if I can pull up some Off-White clothing real quick.
Like I seen it, and then Twitter let his ass have it, man. Like, why would you
Twitter,
post it, man?
Twitter fucked
Why would
him
you
up.
post it? You should have just, if you knew you was gonna spend some little shit like that, you should just let it be. Just know you did a good deed. You posted it like, motherfucker, as much as we spend with you, you only gonna spend $50.
You could
Man,
put some extra
you
zeros on that
your
bit.
way. He probably
It's
wanted
like
that
he was trying to ruin his business.
Bro, it's an Off-White men's Arrow hoodie. Men's it's tie-dyed. It's $500 for this ugly ass hoodie, bro. We ain't getting no sponsors from these niggas because I'm roasting. I don't give a fuck.
All right, do what you do, man.
Shit, they gonna give us $50, bro.
An Off-White nylon varsity crop jacket, $525, and you donated $50 to protesters. Like, that's
You
not
ain't
even
giving
gonna
one
get
person
out.
out with that shit.
That ain't right. That ain't even gonna get out a single person. Like $50, bro, and you got a billion. I don't know if it's billion. I'm gonna say million. Probably $1 million company, and you're donating $50.
What's the least to bond somebody out? They're like $200-$300, maybe the least.
Yeah, because that's fucking. If you go to court for a fucking traffic ticket, your shit gonna be more than $50. Come on now, $50, bro. He try to go to the corner store or something. He try to get everybody some snacks. He would have been better off donating that $50 to protesters to get snacks. That would have been,
snacks, water. That's more, with $50 to bail somebody out, man. You should get your ass whooped for that.
You
Could have pulled up with some orange slices or something.
I mean, at least he gave something, but come on, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, get more, man. Your organization.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
you would have been better off
You're
not
making
doing
money.
shit.
He
You
would
just
have
sit there
been better
quietly.
off not posting it. Just let that shit be.
For the average
Cannot
Joe,
be cheap, man. Might as well not did it.
for the average Joe, like that would be something like we would donate. Like we would donate like $50, $100 or whatever to the cause.
Yeah.
This nigga's a CEO of his own company, and he donated $50. $50.
I just feel like he was sitting there just patting his pockets like, all right, man, what I got on me? All right, let me throw this.
Oh man, I got change. Like, bro, 50 bucks, man. Come on, man. Hey, we appreciate you though, G. We appreciate you, man.
Right. Yeah, but come
Black
on, man.
Whatever makes you feel
like
good,
I said, keep it to yourself. Don't even tell nobody. Keep that shit to yourself.
Hey man, we need to start a petition to get rid of all the Karens out there.
Yeah, boy, them bitches is out of control.
These Karens are coming out of the woodwork,
These
man.
bitches are out of control.
These bitches getting slapped.
And when I see them get their ass whooped, I just sit there. I love it. I love it. You just start fucking with people.
eat that shit up.
And then when they get their ass whooped, they always try to play. I don't know why they did that to me. But you know why.
This the effect, bro. The effect is the funniest shit. Like, oh man.
Why is it? Hold
like
on.
the victim, man.
Why is it always like that when it comes to like if it's somebody going against a black woman? Why is it always they get what they deserve and then the other person just feel like they're so fucking shocked? Like you just sit there and cuss this lady out. Almost touched her, pushed her, complained on her, and then finally, when she get enough of your shit and she pop the fuck out your ass, you're.
That's how they look too.
I can't believe it.
And then the cops come. She hit me. She assaulted me. She like bitch, you just sit here and you insulted this lady verbally and damn near touched her for a whole fucking 30 minutes or so. But soon as she take action, it's a problem. Like, I don't understand that. That's crazy to me. And it's always either a black woman, Hispanic woman. It's always like that genre that ends up popping the fuck out of the other person. Like, it's never the other way around.
I mean, you know those women, they already got kids. They done had a bad day and been dealing with bullshit all day. Then they got to deal with a racist motherfucker in their face. You about to get somebody putting their hands on you today.
Exactly.
You walk your ass into that situation.
And that comes from the struggle. So you motherfuckers out there, okay? If y'all go get your motherfucking Starbucks coffee, you get your damn newspaper, your cell phone, your iPhone, and you on your iPhone and you bump into a black lady and she say, you know, excuse me, you know, and you just like, did you insulted me, bitch? And then she pop your ass. Don't sit there in awe, okay? Because she didn't get Starbucks coffee. She just got off a 9 to 5. She got 3 kids that she raising. Her baby daddy ain't shit. You know, probably got bills. One of them she had to neglect. You know, shit like that. And you don't know that. So when you pop off, if for one, black women are probably the strongest women. Not I ain't saying mentally, they mentally strong too, but I'm saying physically. Black women are physically strong. So by you getting slapped, bitch, you gonna home alone the fuck out your ass. And you gonna sit there, both hands on your damn face, in awe until the cops come. So leave these black women alone. Stop. Walmart, go home. Target, just go home. CVS, bitch, go home. Go to your family.
Hey,
you don't want none of that.
Mind your own motherfucking business.
That's all it is.
That's what it boils down to.
Mind your business. And that
I've been seeing a lot of these fucking videos of these people in like Walmarts and Targets and shit, like he was saying, just not wanting to obey the rules, not wanting to wear a mask or like be 6 feet apart. And they were like, well, we're not gonna serve you. Go get the fucking manager. Like, they gotta get the fucking manager.
What?
Companies are privately owned. If they tell you need a mask to come into that business, they have the right to refuse your service. You can go shop the fucking somewhere else if you want to. Like, if they tell you that's what you need to come in, that's what you fucking need.
I don't like wearing masks like the next person. But, you know, if they say wear a mask, just put the goddamn mask on. You know, it's honestly for your protection.
It is. It's for your protection.
The protection of others.
Yeah.
It's the same as like no shoes, no shirt, no service. It's the same thing.
May save you from getting that shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be somebody in the store that got it and then, you know what I'm saying, go in the store raw and shit, no mask on, mask off. But you know what I'm saying?
Mask off.
And then come find out they got it, but you didn't end up catching because you had your mask on. You know, it be shit like that.
You can save yourself with that shit, even if you don't want to believe in it.
Like
Just take the precaution.
I'm not the one that like wearing that shit because I hate wearing the motherfucker.
I hate wearing them too, man.
Yeah,
it's one of them things like, I barely go anywhere right now as is, even though everything is real.
Yeah, I don't even go nowhere
So it's
myself.
like, bro, 5 minutes to run in the store and run back out. Just throw the motherfucking mask on. Keep a mask in your car. If you go to Walmart and you know you're going to be walking around you know, people like that. You going to a grocery store, just throw the bitch on, man. Like, it's not hurting nobody but you at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's because some of the motherfuckers got to smell their own breath. Yes, nigga, that's what we've been smelling.
Did we just talk about motherfuckers brushing their teeth? Because what we just talking about that the other day? Hygiene, you nasty mother. You know what? But that kind of takes us into, you know, the next topic, man. Like, I feel like right now, every day I've been seeing a little bit more. Like, they talk about the cases are rising and, you know, stuff is getting shut back down and a lot of events are getting canceled and stuff like that. So, like, it seemed like the warning was there, but fucking America didn't pay attention. So now that people took reopening as, oh, we just get back out there and do our regular scheduled programming just because shit opened back up. Now motherfuckers, more cases are spiking. And it's
you already know the blame on that. You already know the fucking blame on that.
Who we blaming right now?
Mm-hmm. Fuck Trump.
Oh,
I don't think that's his fault, honestly.
Oh man,
it's not. He was the main one.
Man.
One saying we need to open up all the businesses. Open up, and we gotta open up the United States. I mean, I kind of feel
that though. Like, I understand the reopening of the business, the economy, because people do need money. A lot of people wasn't surviving through the whole pandemic part of, you know, getting Social Security and shit like that, because a lot of people wasn't getting it, and a lot of people got laid off. A lot of small businesses got closed down. That's fine, but when you sit up there and it's not his fault that people aren't taking into consideration that you still need to wear a mask and gloves to protect yourself.
Yeah,
now,
that's he's not controlling everybody.
Yeah, that's people's own problem. That's not Trump's problem. I mean,
not them. You saying that I'm talking about the.
But that's why cases are rising.
Cases, the cases. Yeah. I'm talking about cases.
It's not rising. I mean, we can say it's rising because shit is reopening, but it's also rising because people aren't taking the necessary precautions that they was 2-3 weeks ago. That's why it's rising.
Even 2-3 weeks ago, people were talking about, is my right as an American to do what I want to do?
Yeah.
They were
protesting COVID.
Your protest never got
shot up. You can't fucking protest against a virus, man.
Hey, say that shit again.
Protest.
Say that shit again.
The virus don't give a
tear gas, and some of them protesters are armed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Standing in front of the fucking what are the buildings? The damn Capitol buildings and shit with AR-15s and shit.
Yep.
Let me do that.
Let me do that. I wouldn't have made it to the first step.
Shit, you would have been here.
I wouldn't have made it to the first step.
No, you're gonna hear he got a gun. That's all it takes. That's all it takes is for one person to say he's got a gun and I'm holding a rifle. Who's going down?
Oh, you're going down. No questions asked. They ain't gonna put the gun down.
That's why I laughed at the video. I seen the cops trying to throw a tear gas canister at this guy. He caught that motherfucker and he threw it back. I laughed at that shit.
Bro, I seen one today. This dude kicked the shit back. It was launched towards him. He did a fucking spinning karate kick and launched that motherfucker back. I was like, how the fuck you kick a whole gas canister back?
Have y'all ever been hit with tear gas? I've never been hit with tear gas.
Pepper spray and mace, but no tear gas.
I've been in a small room with pepper spray. That shit's a bitch. Like, man.
We used to go skating and motherfuckers in there fighting. They just throw fucking mace at a goddamn body.
Man, I could be out there getting hit with horse mace, man. They got them things look like fire extinguishers, and they just. I couldn't get hit with that, bro, in the face and just be sitting there burning.
My little brother opened one in the house one day. He was on the keychain. He sprayed that bitch. The whole fucking house was it was spicy in the motherfucker in his house for a couple hours. That shit burned.
It's spicy in there.
That's how it feels like when you eat jalapenos or something. It was just in your throat and in your nose. That shit.
And it don't leave either. It stays there. Oh man, pepper spray is the worst. But I always wanted to pepper spray somebody though. I just want to hit somebody one time with pepper spray and just watch them suffer. Like, that's kind of fucked up, but it'll probably be funny at the same time when you laugh about it later.
Yeah.
You know what I want to try? I want somebody to like get one of them like them police tasers and like try it out. I want to see if I actually fall down or if I can take it.
I hate that they can tase with motherfucking people, but have you ever seen the toughest motherfucker freeze up after they get tased?
Nigga went to rigor mortis, just froze.
Not rigor mortis. Oh, body was shut down.
Hey, powered up.
They be so cool too. They be so cool because they be talking shit and everything. What are y'all doing? Y'all ain't got like, they paralyzed, bro. It's and the funniest ones,
It's fucked up, bro. But sometimes that shit be hilarious.
Hey, the funniest ones though, man. The funniest ones be when the motherfuckers be running. Oh, get caught with a taser when you running, but your feet leave the ground and you just go plank
Bro,
mode.
it's like when you get hit with a taser, time just stopped. Like they hit you with a fucking stasis beam. You
Oh my god!
damn.
Special beam cannon.
It just stops him at mid sentence. I'm a.
I can't do it. I can't.
Oh my god, bro.
Man, come
Oh,
on,
You
man.
got me crying.
But you know what? If they did that shit more often, a lot of our black men would still be alive, man.
Goddamn right. That's real.
I rather them motherfuckers get tased. They can live to see another day. They get
That's
shot.
Yeah.
That's what they supposed to get instead of
Yeah, that's
fucking
what they
bullets in the
supposed
back
to.
or bullets in
Shooting
the
the
head.
motherfucker should be your very, very, very last resort. Not
Or a
first,
knee
you
to the
scary
neck.
ass motherfucker.
They released one of the ex-cop, I think it was the one of the three guys got released, I think today or yesterday.
Hey, I have one more thing to say about that tasing and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all got all these fucking bing bag guns and rubber bullets and shit on y'all at all times, why are y'all shooting the fuck out of people? Like y'all should have. I think y'all got one of them in every car, don't y'all? Like, I don't understand. Like, I ain't
Why
using them.
isn't that a regular precaution? Why are you carrying around regular bullets? Like I can see if the shootouts happen and shit like that, but if you're doing a traffic stop, why not just have a rubber bullet gun on you? Like, well, that shit's deadly too. Because if y'all seen, one of the reporters got his eyeball shot out with a rubber bullet.
Yeah, but
He alive,
they
right?
shouldn't be shooting us
Man,
now.
Yeah,
that's
he
the
alive.
look
He
of-
is alive, and I think they suing too because he lost his eye.
Man, I just found out like one of the protesters in Sacramento, this young woman I used to go to school with her, Shantanea, she got shot in the eye. She got her left eye is gone right now. It's
She lost
gone
her eye,
because
too?
of- she
Is
lost
this
her
that chick
eye.
that got shot in the forehead
Yeah.
and was all jacked up?
Yeah,
And they're
yeah,
not
it's
supposed to be
Sacramento.
shooting.
But
They're
ain't
not
they
supposed to
the
be
ones
doing
that got hit with the
headshots.
snipers? They got hit with the sniper rifles though, didn't they?
They got sniper rifle rubber bullet guns.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I didn't even know they
Oh
had them.
hell no!
Ooh,
Ain't that
In
the
the
one that
future.
got? Ain't that because I swear I might be wrong, but I can swear that's the one of the dudes that got his eye lost his eye. He got hit with one of the sniper bullets.
I don't know. Shit,
Why
don't
the
shoot
fuck
me
would you
with no
shoot
rubber
somebody in the
sniper
eye?
rifle.
And you know the
Well,
sniper bullets be big as a motherfucker.
They're not supposed to be doing headshots
Yes.
with rubber bullets anyway.
yeah.
That just seemed like if somebody get hit with an eye in the eye, you get hit with an eye shot. That just means they're fired. They're just firing to the crowd. Like ain't no way. Shoot a nigga in his leg, his thigh, his waist. But I forgot, man. Motherfuckers, they just can't nobody get right.
They gotta be lethal.
Gotta be lethal. Gotta be a lethal shot. That's abusive. That's abusing your power. That's what that is. It's
Yeah.
abusing your power.
That's what happens when you got racist ass motherfuckers in uniform, man.
That's what it is, man. That shit and it's sad. It is fucking sad.
Very.
We out
I mean,
here
I don't
trying to
see
live.
why you would even try to get into a job like with that type of position if you don't like all people. Like if you got something against one group of people, that shouldn't be your job, period. Like
It
it doesn't
shouldn't
matter if
be.
you're black, Mexican, gay
Or
people.
what it
anything
should
like
be,
that.
they need to have certain people policing these neighborhoods, man. If you ain't from that neighborhood, don't go, man.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. You
But
need
then
to
again-
you if you from Mayberry, take your ass to Mayberry. You ain't from down here with them because you know what I'm saying. You be scared, want to kill somebody. No, take your scary ass up to Mayberry.
Fucking
Let the
timid.
cops from this neighborhood police this neighborhood.
But if you got people in the neighborhood policing that neighborhood, that's when you get them letting people off that they know. And they trying to that's just gonna be counterproductive. Be like, you ain't gonna get nothing done for real.
I want to
You
look
It
up
depends
and
on what they did, bro.
I want to look up and see what's
Yeah.
the actual police training? Like what all do they go through in
Shoot
regards
niggas.
to be a police officer? Because it's like if they're not doing no psychic evaluations or any
They
type
ain't doing
of
it
shit
good
like
enough.
that, yeah, they can't be.
It's all mental.
And that's not every precinct. I'm pretty sure different
That's
precincts
not.
got different sort of training, but I don't know, man. I think a lot of change need to happen within the whole police department. All police departments need to be evaluated. Like if motherfuckers got reputations of racism, it could be the slightest thing. I have one black friend. You're racist. Like get your ass out of here.
I know a motherfucking city got number racist ass cops down there.
Hey man, and then it's everywhere. Like that's going to be something that's going to be really hard to change in regards to racism. Like finding like I said last time, we just need to make racism illegal. Like you make it illegal to let motherfuckers know that they're gonna get the ultimate punishment for being racist, or they're gonna be something's gonna happen to them that's gonna change their life if you be racist.
So
I
I do
feel like
have
racism is so prevalent. I can't
Yeah,
drive from here to St. Louis without running to like a small town with some racist people in it.
Yeah, I mean,
So I have to say, do you think racism is like a mental illness?
No, I think it's a choice.
I think that's
You
just
choose
taught.
to hate people.
That's just taught.
Supremacy complex. That's what it is.
That's just
You want
taught.
to show that you're superior over somebody.
Yep.
You know?
I mean, this has been following us for generations.
Yeah, right.
Generations after generations. So that had to be something that's been handed down to you. Because ain't no way our country being so diverse that probably 2 out of 10 people were racist. Like, I don't know if statistics, my own opinion. I feel like 2 out of 10 people were racist. Maybe more than that. So it's like that shit has to be taught, man. Like if I'm racist and I see my son going to a diverse school and stuff like that, of course I'm gonna tell him like we don't fuck with those people. What you doing? You can't be friends with Malcolm. Malcolm doesn't have it.
Even though, you know what I'm saying, even though the kid, Malcolm, what's wrong with Malcolm? He's a good daughter.
Yeah.
No, we don't be friends with them. A lot of these parents be creating motherfucking little racists.
Yes, they be creating them, man. And the schools aren't. It's not in the schools. That's where they spend most of their time. And so where else are they gonna get it from if they're not getting it in the school?
Getting it at home.
They're getting it at home. So it's like, dude, this shit is taught. That shit is taught. That's been handed down from somebody's generation and move forward. Now you got a whole family of racists. You know, probably that
when I was a
that
kid,
don't think the same way, but he's the outcast.
Yep.
The neighborhood I lived in was real diverse, and the schools I went to were diverse. There was black kids, Mexican kids, like actually Somalian kids, Hispanics, like just all different people.
Shit.
And we were all cool. We played after school in the streets and shit.
Well,
and
I grew up it was diverse for a little bit, and white folks got the fuck out of there.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like some of the people I knew when I was a kid that were white, like they moved, they got the fuck out of here. The neighborhood, they gone. They went to go do their own thing. But like you can see how over time, like from elementary school to like middle school and high school, how people change because of their home life. Like some people used to be cool as fuck with you, and then like when you get older, like they only hang out with their same race of people. I had a couple Mexican homies that only hang out with Mexicans now. I mean, it's cool, but it's not racism. Not only for white people, it's like a lot of different people practicing different ones.
They put black at the bottom of the totem pole, man.
Yeah, and that don't go to say if you are hanging around with the majority of your color, your skin complexion, that you're racist. It just means that's where you grew up at. The majority of your friends are that because that's who you grew up around. That don't mean we get out here in front of white people and walk past them and call them honkies and shit. You know what I'm saying? When we walk, we don't do shit like that. We don't mug them. You know what I'm saying? We don't do shit like that because we weren't taught that shit. It's like that shit is taught. Like you have to physically tell your son that's a nigger. Like for him to be like, I don't like black kids.
For him to say the exact same thing is because
the exact same shit. Like I don't teach my kids that shit, man. My kids are in a diverse school. Like all schools right now. Now I ain't gonna say all schools because certain areas got, but where we stay at, diversity is becoming more of a thing. The country is becoming more of a diverse thing. That's why you have all these schools where you used to go in one area, it was a predominantly white school or it was a predominantly black school because we had only the schools in the hood that we was going to. But now all schools they're diverse. And you'll still go there and see like
on the different neighborhoods to get different people.
And you'll have the kids that got their group that they hang with. That's the black kids hang with the black kids, the white kids hang with the white kids. Then you have the white kids hang with the black kids. Mexican, like it's so diverse. And that's what you're starting to see with all this protesting and shit is all the fucking diversity. But the racism is taught. That's handed down from motherfuckers' families. Like you have to teach your kids that. So you motherfuckers that are doing that, like, bro.
And but the thing is too, they categorize us, bro. Like say something happened to them, and it so happened was a black person that did it to them. They categorize all of them just because of what that one person did. All of us like that, but they don't want that to be for them. Oh, just because he did that, all white people are like that. Well, y'all categorize us, I'm gonna categorize y'all. You damn right.
And we've seen that multiple times.
Some white person in the media doing something wrong, call somebody the N-word or something like that, be like, oh, he doesn't stand for us. because
Yeah.
I mean, he said that has nothing to do with us. But
One
anytime any
dude-
black person does anything, you want to clutch your purse when you walk
Right.
past them on the street. and shit.
That's just them. That's how they do. That's what they do. Man, fuck you.
And man, what's crazy is white people are probably the only people that have their own word to downplay their own people. Like you downplay rednecks.
Yeah.
Rednecks aren't considered white. Like, how do you go against your own race?
That's some of that trailer trash, man.
Right, they trailer park trash over there. That's them rednecks over there. Like, dude, that's
They
your
came from
people.
across the tracks. We all
That's
fuck
your,
with them.
that's your people, man. Like that's just crazy to me. Just because they're the ones that live in poverty, so they have to be downplayed because they don't live the same way that you live, and that's pretty much what racism is. What racism comes from, like you downplaying the people that are in poverty because you belittle them and feel like they're underneath you.
Mm-hmm.
But that came from what America was built on.
Them uppity motherfuckers be all fucked up. They be alcoholics,
Yeah.
dolphins, motherfucking scammers, motherfucking pedophiles. Man, them people be fucked up.
They
But they
be
can
jacked.
paint this perfect picture like they all. Nothing's wrong in my life. Nah, they be fucked up. Why you think a lot of them rich people, they kids be dolphins?
Because they was born with money,
Yeah,
they can
I
afford
said
it.
that shit.
They
Yeah.
kids be mental. Them kids be committing suicide because they don't get no love.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here. You motherfuckers ain't perfect.
Attention, yeah.
That shit
Man,
crazy.
then
Man.
some of the brokest people be the happiest people because, like, you know where you at, you know that you ain't got nowhere to go. You might as well be happy where you at.
Exactly.
And I just want to say this to end the whole racism talk because it irritates me every time we talk about it. I mean, we have to talk about it though because it's something that needs to be talked about. But my message to the world, to Black Lives Matter, to the police, everybody, and racism, all that shit, from the Get It Off Your Chest podcast, which is Black American men, stop killing us, man. Stop killing us. That's all we ask. Stop killing us.
My skin is not a threat. It's not.
My mind is though.
Shut up. But yeah, man. Hey, what else we got, man? What else y'all want to wrap up with? Because we coming to the end of the episode, man. So what else is going on?
Well, y'all got anything? If y'all ain't got nothing else, then we're gonna wrap it up.
I did want to talk about that the video you played with us for us a little while ago about that what was that police president?
Yeah. The police union president.
Oh yeah.
New York guy.
Go ahead, Ron Cook. Go ahead.
That was some bullshit. So what did he say again? He was talking about we treat them like animals and like they're second class citizens and shit like that. That is the exact words we use to describe the people that are doing shit to us. Like it's not we're not just like trying to leave you out the conversation or nothing, but you were the root of the problem. This man died at the hands of somebody in the same position as y'all. So that's why we have a problem with it. We don't want to really hear what you have to say about it. Like we feel a certain way about the police because we've been in fear of them for fucking centuries.
Yeah. Well, he was.
That's the same NYPD that choked out Eric Gardner. I didn't see you then.
Exactly.
I didn't see you then.
You wasn't going off then. But now that they feel like they're getting the police departments are being bullied, they say bullied, but we're not walking around with guns.
Motherfuckers been bullying us for how many years?
Exactly.
Y'all walking around with fucking guns out telling people to stay in their house.
Yeah.
Like,
You shot how many unarmed black men and women?
Unarmed. That's the key word.
Unarmed.
And at this very moment, y'all are still hurting innocent protesters.
And children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And protesters, innocent protesters are being killed.
Like we're not too worried about what you feel right now. Like what we're feeling is everybody else is feeling it.
The same
like
thing.
We don't care about you in the uniform at the moment. Like everybody else is hurting a lot more than you are because you feel like we're downplaying your job. That's just a fucking job. This is our lives every day.
The same thing like I said about the celebrities, bro.
If you do your fucking job, you ain't got to worry about it. My bad, go ahead, Cuz.
Nah, you said it right. You do your fucking job. And I'm going to say the second part. Just shut the fuck up.
Please.
If it ain't about Black Lives Matter, if it ain't about equality, if it ain't about bringing everybody together for a cause that's been happening to our people, just shut up.
Please.
Just shut up.
Like
because
we're trying to
we're We're pushing for change right now. And everything that everybody else is talking about ain't doing nothing but trying to divert that change. We don't need nothing diverting that change right now until we get equality. So shut the fuck up.
Please.
Funny part is at the end of the day, we all want the same thing.
You acting like there's not black policemen in your police department. We know. We know.
Well, the video I saw, everybody was white behind him.
It was one black.
It was one black guy in there.
He was forced.
It was biracial. It was a lot of different races in behind him or whatever. But it's like, dude, we know, like they know. I seen a couple videos with the fucking protesters shouting out Black Lives Matter in front of the police, and one of the black cops was just saying under his breath, Black Lives Matter. You see his mouth, his lips moving. Black Lives Matter. Like, dude, it's about black lives right now. If you're not for that, if you're against it, or however you feel, just shut up. You don't have to.
We already know not all of you do that shit. Like we know that. Like there's no need for you to speak up right now.
Yeah,
about you.
Everybody who's saying something right now, I feel like they're clout chasing.
Yeah.
If you speak up about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, you're clout chasing.
Help their career. Some of y'all damaging y'all shit. Shut the fuck up.
You're retiring and shit after you want to make a little speech.
He retired. That makes you even more of a coward. You retired after you said some shit.
Yeah, because he knew nobody on his team gonna protect him, and everybody on the opposite team was gonna be gunning to fuck him up.
I told you, it's gonna be. It would have been a few down brothers who wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, who would be like, man, fuck that motherfucker with the rest. Man, we can't nothing happen to Miles. I mean, I know he said was wrong, but come on, y'all, all that insecurity, man, fuck you. You can go with him, bitch.
Oh yeah, man. In fact,
go ahead, right now,
man. I'm taking back all the shout outs I said about Michael Thomas and all that. Y'all accept that apology from Breeze?
I don't accept
an
apology.
Fuck that.
I don't accept apologies from none of y'all.
Always do that. Why is black people so easy to forgive? They're not easy to forgive us.
Oh,
bro, that's just a simple way to get away with what you want to say and then not take responsibility.
Hold on. We are so easy to forgive others, but we're not so easy to forgive people that look like us. We gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. Fuck them. Forgive your brother. Forgive your sister. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be getting mad if y'all people over $5. You won't talk to this motherfucker crazy.
Man, I feel like if that was a person of color that said that about another race, they would have got fined. And that's real. I feel like they would have got fined.
Yeah.
Blackball.
They already, man, look.
They would have been fined for that.
Man, look.
I seen something today about Cap that they was I forgot what it was on, but they was like, shit, all this shit going on and everybody starting to see the real and what's going on in regards to Kaepernick kneeing, they need to give him his job back. And I feel like that's real too.
Yeah.
I feel like he shouldn't even go back, man.
I wouldn't go back, but he should be given his job back.
He wants to go back though.
They should at least offer it.
They're gonna set him up for the failure anyway. I would not go back. Fuck them. You got your money. Man, fuck them. Keep doing what you're doing with the people, man. Fuck the NFL.
That is his. Well, I don't know that. I can't speak for another man. I don't know if that's his passion or not, but
yeah, I guess.
If his passion is football.
You came out with it. You might as well finish what you started.
Yeah.
Why do you want to go back to them? They colluded. They didn't want you to come back. They wanted to prove a point with you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got your money. Fuck, you don't need them. Fuck them.
And now they wrong.
They're gonna set you up for the Okie though. They're gonna put you on sorry ass jail. And do this, that, and the third. Man, fuck them.
Go ahead,
Mr. Goodell. Mr. fucking Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell, what do you do?
Dude. So, because your boy, your Super Bowl winning quarterback, fuck that dude. Patrick Mahomes was on the Black Lives Matter video, which I really respect him for doing that, because y'all remember y'all telling me about him, like he's kind of this how he acts, but yeah. He was on the Black Lives Matter videos with everybody, but that's when Roger Goodell wanted to move in and say, "Oh, we were wrong."
When Patrick Mahomes said something.
I mean, that's because he's probably the hottest quarterback right now.
That's money. That's their money right there.
Yeah.
Trying to fuck that up.
They love, like, everybody in like the whole U.S. love Mahomes.
Yep.
You know. So yeah,
he's like a cool laid back guy.
I love him as a person, but fuck him as a player, dude.
He's like the LeBron of the.
Stop being a hater.
What you say?
He said he fuck with him as a person, but he don't fuck with him as a player. Stop being a hater.
Guy.
Stop being a hater, man.
That's Super Bowl, bro.
Hey, man, You know what? I'm gonna start fucking telling everybody who try to talk about it, nigga, let us have it, man. Just let us have it. You know how hard we don't work, how many years have been put in, bro. Let us have it. They ain't had
50
it
years.
in years. Let us have it.
All right. I will give you that. It's been 50 years, but man.
All right, let us have it, motherfucker.
Let us have
it. Number 6, man.
You don't like him. You have to like him as a player because he broke records coming in his first year. So you have to like him as a player.
He didn't see Alex Smith, and I don't like him. So.
If you got a problem with that, you just hate on
scary ass Alex Smith.
Rhino just a hater.
That's one.
I don't even watch football that much, and I know how good he is.
Only reason why, like I dislike him is because he beat us in the Super Bowl. But
it's all good, Cali.
Well, why shouldn't you be more upset with your team for not winning the Super Bowl?
We should have won.
Oh shit!
They should have played better.
We could talk about the intangibles and stuff.
Nah, bro, they was partying too much. They was partying too much the night before. That's all.
We could talk about how. Never mind. We're not going to talk about
that. That's a whole nother conversation, man. We start getting into the politics of the NFL.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna win because we won the Super Bowl, so it ain't even gonna matter.
It is what it is.
Aren't they bringing some sports back here pretty soon?
They've been talking about it, but
NBA's coming back.
Yeah,
that's what it was. The NBA was coming back. What else was coming back? Was it UFC? They was gonna have a couple fights going on.
UFC been back.
I don't think UFC ever left, did they? I think they stopped for a short time.
But they've been back. They've been back for like probably a month now.
Okay, I had just seen some fight last month.
He's gonna be fighting the whole time. Don't breathe on me. Don't breathe on me. Throwing punches.
Fight with your mask on.
Right. Fight with a mask on.
That way you can keep track of all your teeth.
I haven't I think this past year I wasn't really keeping up on the sports that was going on besides the Super Bowl and NFL. But I was gonna get into NBA this year, so I was kind of upset when they ain't come back. Baseball, I could care less because I can't watch baseball.
Baseball, right? It's fun to play.
Been sucking, man. Rose been kissing ass.
I've never been a fan of that shit.
Ever since we won the World Series, after that they've been just trash.
They was decent that first year after it, and after that it went downhill.
Hey, we do got that over you. We did beat y'all in the World Series, though.
Hey, man. Hey.
This side right now.
He just want to win. Look, he want to win. He wants some sort of win. He want to win.
You ain't on the team.
That's something, bro.
Right. He ain't never mentioned baseball the whole time we done talked to him.
What are you talking about? That World Series, I was talking shit to you that World Series.
World Series, man.
Hey, do you want to talk about it?
World Series, man.
Whatever right now.
But we coming to the close, man. So I'll let y'all take it over, man. Recap what we went over, how y'all feel about everything we talked about, and say y'all goodbyes and where everybody can find y'all at, man. Let's get up out of here.
All right, man. Everybody, thanks for coming. Boy, Shibo, you want to get at me at Get It Off Your Chest Podcast on Instagram. Y'all be blessed.
All right, thanks for coming through and enjoying another show here with us. It's Ron. You can catch me on Instagram. My Instagram is LaronDS, and that's the only shit I got.
So subtle.
So, I'm Mike Thomas, Rhino. You can catch me on Instagram, Sweet Soul Brother, and you can catch me on Sweet Soul Gaming. And also check out Game in Heaven. That's the origins. And Sweet Soul Brother 3 with a 3 at the end on Twitter. And thanks for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
I was hoping that you had your outro together, man, because last time you interrupted me. I was like, hold on, man. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here, man.
I got it.
But nah, great episode, man. I hope you stayed to the end of the episode. I hope you liked the conversations that was had. Like I said at the beginning, if you got some topics that you can think about, they can be as random as possible. Y'all want us to talk about it, put it in the comments below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get alerted every time we post an episode. We're getting them out more frequent, about to have some more guests come on. So stay tuned in, man. Follow us at Get It Off Your Chest Podcast on Instagram. If you're watching on YouTube, like I said, do the like and shit, but follow us on YouTube too. Get It Off Your Chest Podcast. Google it. Get It Off Your Chest Podcast, all one word. It'll pop up for you. And you know what? I guess I'll shout out the Game in Heaven page. If you like video games and all that type of stuff, man, you can follow the Game in Heaven 100 page on Instagram and YouTube as well. And we had a good show, man. So let's get up out of here. Love you guys. See y'all later. We out.
You got it on your mind, partner. Get it off your chest. You got